Have you ever stepped out of the shower and thought, why do I feel more tired than refreshed? Or maybe your knees feel just a little weaker, your skin a bit more irritated, but you chalk it up to age and move on with your day. But here's something no one tells us. As we grow older, the routines we've trusted for decades, especially something as simple as bathing, might be doing more harm than good. This video isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to protect you. Because what used to be comforting, like a long, hot shower, could now be quietly affecting your blood pressure, damaging your skin, or even increasing your risk of dangerous falls. These aren't just inconveniences. For those of us over 70, they can be life-changing. Let's walk through these habits together, not with fear, but with wisdom. With a few gentle adjustments, your daily routine can go from risky to restorative. Mistake number 1: showering too hot. On a chilly morning, there's nothing quite like a steamy hot shower. For many, like Margaret, 74, it's a daily ritual. She says, "It helps me feel alive." But the truth is, that same comforting heat can become a hidden danger. Hot water causes your blood vessels to expand rapidly. For younger people, that's not usually a problem. But as we age, or if we're on medications that affect circulation, this sudden dilation can lead to dizziness, a drop in blood pressure, or even fainting. Edward, 82, shared something eye-opening. "I've been following many of these tips already, but I'm now rethinking hot showers and planning to install safety handles." He's right. Rethinking the temperature is a smart move. Instead of cranking the water all the way up, try lukewarm. It'll still relax your muscles but without putting unnecessary strain on your heart or balance. And if you love the ritual of warmth, wrap yourself in a cozy towel afterward. You'll get that same comfort, safely. Mistake number 2: showering too long. We get it. The shower is often the only place that's quiet, peaceful, yours. It feels like a small sanctuary. But staying under running water for too long, especially if it's warm, can strip away the natural oils your skin needs to stay healthy. Over time, this leaves your skin more prone to itching, flaking, or even cracking. And that's not just a cosmetic issue. For seniors with diabetes or circulation problems, even a tiny crack can become a stubborn infection that takes weeks to heal. Gloria, a kind-hearted viewer from Canada, shared, "Your calm, clear voice helped me absorb every word. This truly meant a lot to me." It's true. This advice can be a quiet lifesaver. So how long is too long? Set a gentle timer for 10 minutes. That's usually more than enough to get clean and refreshed. The goal isn't to rush, but to be mindful. Your skin, your energy, and your safety will thank you. Mistake number 3: showering before eating or hydrating. This one catches many people off guard. You wake up, shuffle to the bathroom, and hop into the shower without a second thought. But your body, after a night of sleep, is running on empty. Your hydration is low. Your blood sugar might be, too. Jumping into a shower, especially a warm one, before drinking water or having a light snack can lead to dizziness or even fainting. BB, one of our viewers, said it best. "This video really opened my eyes. I need to shorten the time I spend bathing. I'm so glad I found this." And just like her, you can take simple steps to make your mornings safer. Try this tomorrow. Before showering, drink a glass of water. Better yet, nibble on a cracker, a banana, or a few nuts. Fueling your body first gives it the strength to handle the shift in temperature and posture. It's a small act of self-care, with big benefits. These first 3 shifts, lowering the heat, shortening your shower, and fueling your body, might seem minor. But they're powerful. Because behind every cozy shower and familiar routine lies an opportunity to choose comfort and safety. To bathe not just as a habit, but as a mindful, loving act toward the body that's carried you this far. As Mercedes from Santa Rosa said, "Still learning, even at my age." Thank you for sharing your knowledge. And isn't that what wisdom is? The willingness to keep learning, adjusting, and caring for ourselves, no matter how many candles are on the cake. In Part 2, we'll uncover 2 more surprising bathing mistakes that many overlook, and how to fix them. These small changes could save you weeks of discomfort, or even a trip to the hospital. We've already uncovered 3 subtle but serious bathing mistakes: too hot showers, too long showers, and bathing before eating or hydrating. But we're not done yet. The next 2 habits are even sneakier. They don't show up as sudden symptoms, but over time, they can quietly chip away at your health, comfort, and confidence. And the fix? Surprisingly simple, if you know what to look out for. Mistake number 4: bathing without proper support or preparation. Let's be honest, no one likes to admit they're getting a little unsteady. For many seniors, asking for help or making home adjustments can feel like giving in. But let's reframe that. What if making smart changes isn't giving in, but stepping up? Meet Susan. She was in her early 80s and fiercely independent. She'd lived alone since her husband passed and kept a tight morning routine, including her shower. But one day, while reaching for her towel, her foot slipped on a damp mat. She fell sideways and fractured her hip. Recovery took 6 months, and she never quite moved the same way again. And here's the thing, it could have been prevented. You don't need to remodel your entire bathroom. A few simple, affordable additions can dramatically reduce your risk. Install a grab bar beside the tub or shower. Use non-slip mats both inside and outside the bathing area. Keep a shower chair handy, especially for days when you feel a little weak or stiff. And if you've ever thought, "But I've been doing it this way for 40 years," you're not alone. One viewer, Ben, shared a story that hit home. "My uncle used to say, 'I've lived this long doing it my way.' But after a health scare, he tried small changes, and finally admitted he felt better. Pride is strong, but health should always come first." Powerful words, right? Aging doesn't mean losing your independence. It means protecting it. So take a look at your bathroom setup tonight. Ask yourself, if I were feeling dizzy or tired, could I get in and out of the shower safely? If not, it's time for a few thoughtful upgrades. Because falling isn't just a bruise, it can be a life-altering event. Mistake number 5, not drying properly, especially in hidden places. This one seems small. Harmless, even. But for aging skin, not drying thoroughly, especially in skin folds or hard-to-reach areas, can lead to weeks of discomfort. Think rashes, fungal infections, and painful chafing in sensitive areas like under the breasts, around the groin, under the arms, between the toes. James, a 76-year-old retiree, learned this the hard way. He developed a recurring itchy rash between his toes. His doctor diagnosed it as athlete's foot, not from the gym, but from not drying well after his morning shower. Another viewer, put it plainly, "Daily bathing being optional came as a real surprise. Thank you for changing how I see it." So what's the fix? Pat, don't rub. Use a soft, clean towel and take your time. Reach everywhere. If you can't quite reach your feet or back, try a long-handled drying cloth, or ask for help from someone you trust. Consider a cool hairdryer. Yes, really. On the lowest setting, it can gently dry spots that towels can't without any tugging or twisting. One viewer from the Philippines, Cherito, proudly shared, "Even when I was pregnant, I bathed 4 to 5 times a day. But even now, my skin is in great shape. Thank you for these helpful tips." Taking care of your skin isn't vanity, it's health. And drying thoroughly is one of the easiest, most effective ways to prevent irritation and infection. Let's pause here. These 2 mistakes, skipping support and skipping drying, are often overlooked because they don't seem urgent. Until they are. Until a fall changes everything. Until an itchy patch turns into an infection. Until a simple routine becomes a burden. But you can prevent that story. Right now. With just a few thoughtful shifts, you can keep your bathroom safe, your skin healthy, and your peace of mind intact. Iceberg, one of our most energetic viewers at 80, wrote, "I still bathe daily. Even my doctor says I'm in great health. Praise God for that." And that's the goal, to keep doing what you love, feeling strong, confident, and safe. Because this isn't just about bathing, it's about preserving the quiet dignity of everyday life. Let's take a deep breath together. Because this wasn't just a list of bathing tips, it was a reminder. A reminder that growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means becoming more aware, more intentional, more willing to care for the body that has carried you, through joys, through trials, through every chapter of life. We've talked about 5 common mistakes that, on the surface, might not seem like much. Water that's a little too hot. Showers that run a little too long. Skipping that glass of water in the morning. Ignoring a wobbly step into the tub. Or rushing through drying off, just to get it done. But for those over 70, these small habits can quietly pile up. They can drain your energy, stress your heart, irritate your skin, or worse, lead to infections and falls that change everything. But the beautiful part is, every single one of these has a gentle solution. Lower the temperature. Shorten the time. Drink a little water first. Add support. Dry with care. Each change is small, but together they speak volumes. Because this isn't just about hygiene, it's about respect for your body, your life, and your future. And if you've made it this far, it means something inside you already knew, there's more you can do. Not out of fear, but out of wisdom. As Desi, one of our cherished viewers at 78, wrote, "This message truly touched me. It's a reminder to take better care of myself. Thank you for thinking of us seniors, may God bless you." That's the spirit we're honoring here. You've earned the right to feel safe, to feel seen, and to feel strong, no matter your age. If you've ever had a close call in the bathroom, or maybe you've noticed little aches or dizzy spells after your shower, you're not alone. And you're not broken. You're simply being called to adapt, to protect yourself with kindness instead of pushing through with pride. And if you're already ahead of the curve, like Edward, planning to install safety handles, or Iceberg, thriving at 80, then your story might be the one that inspires someone else to make a change. So let's build a space where these stories are shared, where aging isn't hidden, but honored. Here's what you can do next. Share your experience. Have you ever felt faint in the shower? Do you have a tip that helps you feel safer? Leave a comment. You might help someone you've never met feel less alone. Give this video a thumbs up if even one insight made you pause and think. It helps this message reach more people who need it. Subscribe if you haven't already. This isn't just a channel, it's a growing circle of wisdom, filled with people like you who want to age with confidence, clarity, and compassion. Because the truth is, your journey isn't over. Not even close. There are still stories to tell, grandkids to hold, books to read, sunrises to enjoy, and peaceful, nourishing showers to take, without strain, without fear, without risk. So the next time you step into the bathroom, let it be more than a routine. Let it be a celebration of self-care, of strength, of a body that has lived, of a soul that is still learning. Because living well at any age isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters, with intention. Thank you for spending these moments with me today. Your presence here matters. And as always, here's to clean bodies, clear minds, and confident steps, today and every day after. You've earned it.